wants to go through this very slowly, so we will later in the week. But Lexi has written a very letter talking about the complicated man that is Tommy Manzo. He has 7 years and he's going away, guys. I also found it interesting that Tom Sandoval has done all of a sudden his podcast is back. And yes, we'll get into this later in the week with Sarah too, that he talks about like he's the victim and Raquel hit on him and blah, 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 all that stuff. But what I found the most interesting, because like I want to stick to business for a minute, is that he said that, which I found really shocking, and I also don't know if I don't see how this is true, that and he's selling the house and that he's moving in with Victoria. Good for Tom. I like him. But he said that Raquel's team contacted his team making an offer to drop the lawsuit. And that basically Raquel would drop all charges against him if he were to blame NBC. And if the way he would blame NBC is saying that the way that the affair was found out was nefarious on NBC's part. So he's saying that Raquel will drop the lawsuit against him if he'll blame NBC and basically say like what the phone fell out of his pocket and NBC put him up to it for what NBC wanted to make a great TV show with Bravo and Evolution Media and Alex Baskin, and the phone fell out of the pocket because NBC knew of the affair, I guess, and they staged the whole thing for Sandoval, which basically catapulted the show for 2 more seasons. Not sure about the future of the show. We're going to get into that another day, but it's not a horrible argument just in general on Tom's part as a defense, even if Raquel hasn't offered this. The problem is, you want your job at VPR if VPR ever comes back. The first edition, which I'm not so sure it will based on all this stuff with Lala and Ariana, and we'll get into that another day. But Tom is now saying that, that proves that all she cares about is the money because NBC has the deep pockets and, she really wants to go after NBC, and I'll help her case in going after NBC if I say that they put me up to it because they knew about the affair and the phone fell out of the pocket. It's not a bad deal, to be honest with you. It's not a bad defense from his defense. It's not a bad play. It's not a bad play at all. Like, if my ass were against the wall, I would probably say, wow. Because I'm just like fight or flight. I just want to save myself on the sinking ship. The problem is there's no more VPR. There's no more anything with NBC for you after that. So it is no traders. You can probably still get hired on Dancing with the Stars, but you sue a network. And yes, Nene is back 10 years later for $1 hosting one E after, show. Let's not get crazy that Nene's been forgiven. It's certainly a step. So yeah, this would not be good for his future with NBC. So look, I would have to weigh the options and how much do you make on Vanderpump, and is it really coming back if he knew Vanderpump wasn't coming back? Granted, there's still the Tom Tom spinoff. There's still so many things that I don't think will happen, but they could, and you'll definitely burn a bridge. So I don't know. I get why he wouldn't do it, but he's saying Raquel only cares about the money. I don't know if this is such a slam. I don't know why you would sue anybody if people get so pissed off and in their feelings and this and that. And it's like, if there is no money in a lawsuit, you are wasting your fucking time. Go, like I said, get a paper bag and breathe in. Hold it, breathe out. Like, just go to the gym, go fuck someone, go on a run. There's ways to burn off your aggression and your steam. Suing someone, unless there is true money and there's a true cause of action based on the statute's language, based on the wording of the statute, and your lawyer can argue that the statute was violated, there is a money play. I don't see any reason to sue someone. You're pissed off at someone, you want to be in the media, this and that, move the fuck on. Nobody cares. It's just a waste. Michael Kelkor, has passed away at 71. Patricia's butler, we know he's had health issues lately, so that's sad. Everyone, the emotions are pouring out. I always had weird emotions and feelings with this. Like when a celebrity dies and people would post their pictures. And I have pictures with like every celebrity. And I'm like, I'm not really into that. I think it's almost depersonal. Like when Shannon Doherty died, I did one post with one picture. I have met her many times and we've DM'd and we like kind of knew each other. But I never, her mother, her Sarah Michelle Gellar, Holly Marie Combs, like Brian Cross, the people that were very close to her. I was like, I don't really have a right. Justin Bieber says, you have a right to grieve. And he was relating it to Liam Payne and saying it's totally possible that you could grieve over someone that you have never met. So what do I know, right? Let's see. Do we have time for one more quick topic. Phaedra, our little Fei went home this past week on Dancing with the Stars. She says she got as far as any housewife. She went farther. So good for you. She said she pushed the boundaries just a little further. Phaedra's made for TV. She's so good, this Phaedra. She's so good, this Phaedra. And also, I guess during the exit package or an exit interview, they asked her if she's seen the Married to Medicine trailer, and she's like, honey, I'm on Housewives now. I don't got any time for that. Phaedra is to me, one of the greats. I think her shade is just, I don't know. I find Phaedra really likable, really likable. You don't all like her because of what she did with Candy and all that, but I just find Phaedra so likable, and I think her shade is so great. And she says, got farther than any housewife. She pushed it along. Wow, farther than Vanderpump, farther than Erica, farther than Kenya. That's great. And she says, yeah, she says, why would I watch the Married to Medicine trailer? I'm on Housewives now, darling. We love our Fei. We will cover Jen Aiden. We'll cover New Jersey later this week. Got some Shaw's news. Project Runway is moving to Freeform. The redemption season of Giselle Bryant. Everyone is loving Giselle. And I mean, they are Team Giselle after this whole thing with Karen and the competing parties. That's still going. So Miss Bryant's doing it. She is winning us over. I still like the Grand Dame. I love them both. I never disliked Giselle, to be honest with you. Never disliked the Grand Dame. The RHOC reunion looks are in. We'll break those down later in the week. Just a quick hit. Just my proof here that we're leaving all this stuff on the table. We probably do need three. And again, Andy says Alexis comes in hot and was a lot. So, oh God, this reunion look is so tacky. And chocolate is the color. So chocolate gold-ish. So, or fall colors? I don't know. Because Shannon's in like a fall white. Love you all. We'll deal with this more later this week. Just a quick hit. Happy Sunday and have a great day, you guys. Bye.